All right, Wes, it's almost here. Monday Night Football against the defending Super Bowl champs. Packers and Eagles, time for final thoughts. Weston, what's at stake?
All right, Mike. Well, this is the measuring stick for the Green Bay Packers. Last year, this was the team they twice faced and twice fell. When you go back to not only the playoff game, but also the opener in Brazil, Green Bay wants to find a way to sort of reverse that narrative now against the reigning, defending Super Bowl champions. The Packers gave them probably their best game of the playoffs last year, but still came up short. Green Bay wants to start a new chapter on Monday night.
Yeah, and the Eagles are one of these teams in the NFC with 2 losses. You've also got the Seahawks, the Buccaneers, and the Rams, and the Packers have only 2 losses, so you don't want to get your third one right now. All right, Wes, who's your guy and why?
I'm going to go with Kobe Wooden in this one, Mike. Now, fortunately, the Packers were able to avoid an injury there. It appears like Kobe said the shoulder's fine coming out of the Carolina game, and they're going to need him. Certainly, these games against the Eagles are won in the trenches. Yes, the tush-push is a part of that, but it's also Saquon Barkley. And while he's not off to the same type of performance he had last year, he's still been a catalyst for these victories over Green Bay. Kobe Wooding, the run defense, needs to be a big part of this victory.
Yeah, no question about that. And I'll go on the offensive side with tight end Luke Musgrave. Now, of course, this will be the Packers' first game without Tucker Kraft following his season-ending knee injury, and not all of the slack is going to be or needs to be picked up by Luke Musgrave. But the spotlight will be on him as his role increases. He moves up to that tight end 1 position. And at the end of last week's game, that final touchdown drive for Green Bay, 3 catches for 34 yards, Musgrave started getting into the flow of this offense, and they're going to need that moving forward. Wes, I say the Packers win this game if they can get a takeaway against the Eagles. And I know we talk about takeaways a lot with these games, but with Philadelphia, they've given the ball away only 3 times through 8 games all season. If you can get one against this offense, it could go a really long way.
I agree, Michael. And for me, I think the Packers win this game if they get it done in the red zone. There's 2 factors that play into this. One, Philadelphia is one of the best in the league on both sides of the ball. When you look offensively, the number 1 ranked red zone offense in the league. Defensively, they're the 3rd ranked unit. The Packers have been very successful there this season, but they came up short against Carolina, only 1 for 5. They need to get that back on track, and if you do that, you have a good chance of coming out with the victory.
All right, sounds like a plan to me. And with that, we will sign off on this edition of Final Thoughts. Be sure to follow all of our coverage of Monday night's big game from Lambeau Field on Packers.com and all of your social media channels. Thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the ball game.